Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, so
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's up with you, Jay? I just noticed right now you wearing a jacket, man. Are you cold, my brother?
no,
Oh, okay. I don't normally see you wearing jackets. It's usually tank tops. So that got me a
yeah,
little
I
surprised
have
there.
a tank. I have a tank top on under. So when I get too warm after drinking my coffee, I will have a tank top on.
Got you.
Yeah, I was out and I got had to get my dog's dog food.
I know you
One,
keep your house cold too, so
oh yeah,
that might have something to do with it because today was a pretty cold day for us out here.
no, I wasn't cold at all. I was out,
Oh,
but
you
I
don't think
put
so?
on. What? No, are you kidding me? It wasn't cold at all.
No,
It's never cold in the Bay Area.
got you. I mean, it was colder than what it has been in the last like 2, 3 days.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on a little jacket, jacket and shorts, just because I was like, I was going to get his dog food. One thing that Amazon doesn't deliver, they don't deliver my 50-pound bag.
Oh, you know who could do that, right? And they do. They got cheaper prices than the pet store.
Yeah, it's called Chewy.
Yeah, man. They have an
And
app.
no, I'm not waiting a freaking week when I could just drive my happy ass down the hill, hold it with one arm, and put it in and leave. I'm not that. That's exactly. I was talking with the person there. He's like, yeah, you could do it on Chewy. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wait 1 week when I live right up the hill. That's really stupid to me. He started laughing.
This is the secret to those kind of subscription-based companies that make you wait a little bit. You buy two at a time, and then once one is done, then you order another one always.
But I
That
don't have to, I don't have to do that because I have Amazon for everything. So it's same day delivery.
Well, you just
See,
said
you
you
see the
can't do
difference?
Amazon with dog food.
So instead of being a lazy shit, drive right down the hill, pick up the 50-pound bag, put it on the shoulder, go right in the car and drive up the hill. Literally less than 10 minutes. You
But
see what I mean?
I understand, but what you're saying is that you're saying it's an act of being lazy by not doing that. And what I'm
Yeah,
saying is you already do that with Amazon anyway because it delivers to your doorstep.
it's
Everything
same
else,
day. Same day. I'm
so
a,
that
I'm a
was
convenience VIP person. If you're gonna make me wait 1 week, you could kiss it goodbye. I'm not ordering from you. One
oh yeah.
week, bullshit.
Is the fact that it's the 1 week fact that you can't
Yeah, why the
say it.
fuck would I order anything and it take a week? If Amazon sends me something and it's 2 days, I'm like, bro, 2 days? No, that shit should be same day. If anything, the next day, just because, oh, it had to import from wherever the fuck it came from. We don't do no weeks here.
Let me ask you though, would it be worth it for you if it was saving you like $20 every time you ordered?
No, 20 bucks, are you kidding me? Hell no.
I
100
mean,
bucks, I'll think about it. 100 bucks, yeah. $20,
yeah,
cares
but
about
twenty
that.
bucks once per month. I mean, what's 20 times 12? You saving some money there, you know?
Once per month, what are you talking about? This 50-pound bag is going to last me a while. At least, I'm guessing, at minimum 3 months. Minimum.
Really, 3 months for that? Okay,
Yeah, because so he eats his dog food, but I always put his dog food on top of whatever I make.
okay,
Yeah, so he's got a very good balanced diet. It's very good. And
yeah.
then all his treats are all different. I have a digestive treat for him. I have bones for him. I have every different thing for him. So he's set up.
I mean, you still though, if you did do the chewy, you'll be saving close to $100 a year by doing it every three
I'm
months.
not buying it. It's not every 3 months. That's what I mean. That's give or take. I'm just giving you an estimate.
Right. Right.
It's not worth it to me.
All right. Well.
20 bucks. Come on, bro. Stop. Stop. $20.
All right, guys. Welcome to your Average Day Joes. We are your podcast where we talk about your biggest trends, your everyday conversations, get down to the sports highlights,
There we
which we
go.
are about to do for you. We also do breaking news, trending stories, movie of the day, crypto, horoscopes. We got it all, including conspiracies.
There we
So
go.
stay tight, hang with us. And Jay, let's get into this Thursday night football. What's going down?
Thursday night football. Let me pull up. It was so we had it was on Amazon Prime. Obviously, I was watching it on the way down to get his dog food. We had an AFC East battle, bro. It was the Bills and the Dolphins. They try to make things interesting, but that was light work for the Bills. Very easy. The Dolphins played best they could play. You know what I mean? It was close for a little bit, and then unfortunately Tua threw an interception, and that kind of changed the dynamic of the game. But yeah, I mean it's light work for the Bills. Josh Allen, really good game. James Cook, really good game. Good running. They got an all around good team ever since they built that Bills team to take on the Pats. And you could tell the way they play, like that's why they've been running the show literally since Brady left the Pats. It's been the Bills division, and it's going to be until Josh Allen's probably, getting older or however they do it. You know what I mean? But they got a good squad, good defense, good run game. Josh Allen makes plays, good quarterback. They're solid.
So, any
Yeah,
entertaining plays from this game, or
I just told you the number one play that changed the whole dynamic. Tua threw an interception.
yeah,
And that changed the dynamic of the game because it was pretty close. It was about 21-14, and then he threw a pick, and it changed everything. So the Bills end up winning 31-21. No, really exciting. That's what I mean. It wasn't an exciting game. Nothing crazy. It was just an AFC East battle, bro. Like the Bills are just a much better team. They're built better. Like I said, they're better in every aspect of the game. There's nothing better about the Dolphins. Nothing.
I'm surprised
So
they're still letting him play as a quarterback for the
why?
for the NFL with all the concussions he had.
Well, you can't you can't just take someone's career away because he has concussions. That's not his fault. You get it? Like that's rude. He's a great quarterback. He's not the greatest, but it's not his fault. He gets hit and then he has concussions. It's your job now to protect him. You understand? So you can't just take someone's like career away. Oh, because he gets concussions. No, this guy's a liability. No, that's rude, bro. Tua's a really good dude. He's a solid dude. And he played for Nick Saban at Bama. He's a good player. You know what I mean? But it's their job just to protect him. And it's his job, honestly, to slide and know when he was going to get hit. That's it. Can't take someone's career away because, oh, man, he gets concussions. It's hella rude.
Right. Yeah, I
But
mean, some people will, some people will be like, "Oh, it's a safety thing," and
Exactly. But still, okay, it's a safety thing. What, you're going to take his career away for safety? It's rude, bro. He made the NFL. He made the squad. It's not like he's terrible. He's a pretty accurate passer. You know what I mean? And then every now and then he'll throw a pick. Why? Because, the pressure's coming, so he throws, little off, boom. He's better than a lot of the quarterbacks out there. He's not a terrible quarterback. But it's like the Dolphins are the Dolphins. They're not going to be they're not great. They're not going anywhere anyway. What's the point of take his career away? Well, what's the point of that?
Said, I mean, after so many concussions, you don't want his brain to just
Totally agreed. Totally agreed. But that's their job to protect him. That's what I mean. But it's not like he's had hella concussions. If he gets one, he's out for how many? Like 6 to 8 games. That's already more than half of the season.
Well, hopefully he does not have a concussion this year. He'll be good to go.
Yeah, and like I said, all they have to do is protect him. That's it. You're not even allowed to hit a quarterback barely in the league anymore. That's what I mean. So protect him. This is not like back when we were watching Montana, Favre, Brady in the beginning of his career. It's not like that no more. If you touch a quarterback or sneeze on him, you get a penalty. You understand? So it shouldn't be that hard to protect your quarterback. And if it is, then something's seriously wrong with that offensive line. That's what I mean. The Dolphins are going to be the Dolphins. They're not great.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere anyway. I can understand if they were, they're going to the Super Bowl this year. Hell no. They're not that good. What are they, 0-3 now? I think they're 0-3 probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the Bills run that division. Even though I hate to say it, they really do. I know because I remember the days when the Patriots ran that division. I read the stat that the Bills are 22-6 against divisional opponents.
Oh, really?
Last time that has happened was the Patriots when they ran the division from 2009 to 2016.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So they're on like they ever since 2020 they have not they're 22-6 in that division, I believe it is.
Right.
So they have a couple more games to get past that Patriots record. But yeah, Josh Allen had a great game, man. It's good. We'll just see if he can perform. His thing is to perform in the playoffs. That's it. That's what he needs for his career. Because every year they're solid, bro. Every year they're good during the season. Once it hits the playoffs, choke. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what he has to overcome to get his legacy higher. You know. But yeah.
On Sunday, your team is playing against DTW's team,
I don't know who DTW's team is.
Steelers. That's who they're playing.
Oh, okay. Steeler gang. That's cool. See, that's a bless you. You all right? Yeah, but that's Steelers. Another. That's a good right. You know, that was a really good rivalry for a lot of years when they had Ben Roethlisberger, and obviously the Brady and the Pats had Brady. Now they're both a little on the rebuild tip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
You know, so it's kind of cool, old school rivalries. But that'll be full. That'll be fun. You know, if the
Yeah,
Pats
for
play
sure.
their game, they'll be fine. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
The easy way to really get to the Steelers is you know who their quarterback is, right?
Steelers? No, I don't know.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, it's Aaron Rodgers. That's right. That's right. You got transferred there.
Yeah, so you want to get to you want to make them flutter, just get to him.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly.
You rush him, make him feel all uneasy, you're fine. So he's going to be handing the ball off a lot that game because the Steelers have a great running back. You know, he's from out here, and they got an excellent, one of the best wide receivers, DK Metcalf. So yeah,
What's
it'll
going to
be a fun
happen?
game.
So, what's going to happen between my team and the Commanders?
It depends. So if the Commanders have their starting quarterback, who's Jaden Daniels, if he plays, they'll wipe the Raiders. If he
Really?
doesn't play, I don't. Oh yeah, he's way better. He's better than the whole Raider team. But the problem is, if he doesn't play, I don't even know who their backup is. That's a problem. So if he plays, they're fine. If he doesn't play, don't even know who their backup is. So we will see. I don't know if he's playing. That's a big question, and we'll know probably Friday. You know, they'll probably evaluate him all week long, see what he's all about, see how he's feeling, you know, but yeah, that'll be the question, whether he plays or not.
What do you see happening with Cardinals Niners?
Should be a good one. I don't know. See, Niners, I don't know if their quarterback is playing. Brock Purdy. Not sure. Mac Jones could step in, but Arizona's been playing good with Kyler Murray. So that should be it's a divisional game. So we'll see. I don't know if Purdy is playing. So that's another question in one. But Niners at home, it's always a good advantage when you're at home. So yeah, we will see. That'll be a good one. It'll be close, I'll tell you that.
Rams and Eagles? What do you see happening there?
Where are they playing?
Where?
Yeah, where?
I think in Philly, at Eagles. Yeah, Philly.
Oh, I'll take the Eagles for sure.
Eagles. Yeah.
Eagles at home. Rams playing the dome. Yeah, I'll take the Eagles. That's light work. It'll probably be close, but yeah, I'll take the Eagles in that one for sure.
You think Chiefs will get their first win against the Giants?
Of course. What better team to play when you've played 2 hard games and then you get to play the Giants? Oh man, they're fine.
That's a good one.
Easy W for them, so they'll be fine. That should be a touchdown, spread minimum.
Right.
7-point minimum. That's light work, bro. They'll be fine. I believe that's Sunday Night Football, right? Because I remember seeing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so Patrick Mahomes, Sunday Night Football, you're playing against the Giants. Come on, man. Yeah, that's fine. They should be fine.
You think Cowboys going to take on the Bears?
Don't know. I don't think the Bears are any good. I know the Cowboys got their win against the Giants. They were so ecstatic, but I don't know. They're playing. I don't know where are they playing in Chicago?
Yes.
Huh. Depends on the weather, because the Cowboys are another dome team. I know the Bears aren't very good, but if they got shit weather in Chicago, that could be a force. We will see.
Any other games you're looking forward to on Sunday?
I'd say the most one I'm looking forward to. Let me check. Probably.
Packers Browns might be a good one, huh?
No, hell no. That's light work. Come on, man. Are you serious? I'm looking for Monday Night Football.
Oh, Monday.
Yeah, the Ravens and Lions. You got two solid squads right there. That one will be good. And Broncos Chargers. That's a division game. So, like I said, I think the Broncos got cheated last game against the Colts, so they got that W. So they're going to come out hard against the Chargers. And the Chargers they're playing good ball, as you know.
Yeah.
Yep. You can get
Sure
up.
do. I sure do.
What are you doing? Oh. But yeah, so that should be the game I'd want to watch is Lions Ravens. That's Monday night.
Lions Ravens.
Yeah. Lions Ravens, bro. That's gonna be I'm trying to look at all the squads, and that's like the even one, That's what I would say.
It's Justin in the house saying varsity jacket, go hard as fuck, Jay.
Tough. Boom! Did you do good on your test? Come on, bro. You gotta let us know. Hopefully you did good, man. It's very important. It's good to see you here, though.
Justin be studying, bro. He got like A plus.
I hope so, man. I hope
You
so.
know?
But that is all the NFL talk, bro. So
All right. Let's
once
move
again, the
on.
Bills beat the Dolphins 31-21. Josh Allen had a hell of a game, and yeah, that was light work.
31-21.
31-21, man.
All right, Jay, let's get into MLB.
MLB, we got one current game right now. And the only current game is the Giants and Dodgers. Big time rivals right there, bro. It is 0-0 in the bottom of the sixth. So that's going to be a tough one. One of the trends with the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw, he's hanging it up after this season. Big ups to Kershaw, man. He's been a force. He's been a real pain in the ass watching that guy pitch for a long time. He's been a good pitcher. So after this season, he will retire. I believe he's turning 38, and he's like, I'm hanging up the cleats, bro. Yeah, great career. Very great career. I think the Dodgers got a couple rings, right? They got that Mickey Mouse ring in 2020, and then they won again. So, yeah. So, yeah, big ups to him, man. But yeah, I believe they're playing in LA, so it's going to be tough for the Giants, but they want to make the playoffs. They got to get these W's. So, let's see. I'll tell you, yeah, let's get to the rest of the games. The Brewers beat the Angels 5-2. Yankees, they were trending because they skunked the Orioles 7-0. Very important for them because they're like the number one wild card right now. They had Max Fried pitching, hell of a pitcher. I used to watch him when he was pitching for the Braves, so it's good to have him. Like I said, remember their ace at the beginning of the year had surgery, so Max Fried definitely solid. But yeah, they skunked the Orioles 7-0. The Reds beat the Cubs 1-0. Marlins beat the Rockies 9-7. Mariners beat the Royals 2-0. A's got a win against the Red Sox 5-3. Rays beat the Blue Jays 4-0. The Mets, they beat up the Padres 6-1. And the Guardians beat the Tigers 3-1. That was all the games today because it's Thursday, so not too many games on Thursday because of football.
Yeah, the football.
Yes, sir. Damn, the Dodgers scored. Damn it.
No way.
They just scored 1-0. Yeah.
So they won.
It's the bottom of the sixth, but it was 0-0. It was 0-0 until now. Now it's 1-0. That's can. Or whatever. It's okay. We ain't looking at that no more. But yeah, that's all the baseball news. Big ups to Kershaw hanging up the cleats, man. He had a great career. No matter how much I can't stand the Dodgers, he had a really good career.
what I'm saying. Like you gotta still give him his
I do. I give him his flowers, bro. He was a pain in the ass to fucking go up against. He was a really good pitcher.
yeah,
Had that wicked ass curveball, dude. Wicked.
right.
So big ups to him, man. That was cool. And yeah, that's all the trend in baseball, football, in basketball. I believe Dennis Smith Jr. He agreed to a 1-year deal to return to the Mavericks. So I would too because I got a good squad. So it makes a lot of sense. But that's yeah, that's all the headlines in sports.
All right. Well, let's move on and get into your trending topics of the night.
Hell yeah.
Starting with our title, Jay, what is happening in the business news world with Nvidia?
Nvidia, basically. So how do I put this? They're busting out a Microsoft move. How Microsoft helped Apple. Do you remember back in the day?
Yeah,
Because Apple was about to, they were down, and Microsoft was like, we're gonna invest in these guys just because if I invest in them, I can make money off them. So Nvidia is investing 5 billion into Intel,
yeah.
and that's obviously the company they go up against. So they're taking a page out of Microsoft's book. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. You know what I mean? Especially for the AI industry. You know,
So it's trying
so
to like take out his competition.
not take on your competition. You're basically telling your competition, dude, I'm making more money than you. I kind of own you, and I'll invest in you. That's fine. You're not going to get bigger than me because I'm probably with that deal comes with a lot of like, okay, I'm investing this much. I want this much back. You know what I mean? Off whatever they're making. That's what I believe. I believe there's a lot of things they're not telling us about that deal, which is fine. That should be not disclosed. You know what I mean? To the public, I'm saying.
Insider trading, homie.
What? Yeah, so I mean, I believe they're gonna make, it's a good partnership, obviously. So I think it's a smart move because I think they know they're gonna get back a lot. Like I said, I think that they're smart enough to, if they're investing that much, they're probably gonna get a percentage off everything Intel does with their chips and when anything they're doing. So that's how I would structure a deal, especially if it's my competition. Because you could wipe them out. You could just wipe them out and be like, screw these people. You know what I mean? Or you could utilize them. Let's utilize our enemy and make money off them too. You know what I mean? It's just art of war, bro. Because now you have a whole stronghold in the mind. They know we own them. We're good. You know? That's what I'm saying. It's a different way to look at things. Art of war, bro.
Yeah, it's
But I
true.
think I think it's a good move. I was like, damn, 5 billion too. They weren't playing. Like like usually it'd be like something in the mills. They said 5 billion. So that's what I mean when I say I know that this is a major thing and they're looking to make back a lot more if they're investing 5 billion in the Intel. That's not like it's like peanuts, bro. You know? So yeah, man.
So yeah, so
Yes, sir.
pretty big news right there.
Oh fuck yeah. Are you kidding me?
We got DTW in the house saying, what up, DTW? We're just
What
talking
up?
pretty cool, pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Right, let's move on and let's get over some news about roller coasters. How about
What?
that? So, guys, it looks like a man has died after becoming unresponsive on one of Universal's newest rides. The 62 mile per hour dual launch coaster closed as authorities investigate incident. Um, so it was a man in his 30s. He got on this ride, Jay. This ride goes like 62 miles per hour, like super fast. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It looks like he probably got like a heart attack, bro, and died. And you know what I mean? That's the ride is
You
sauce.
you do realize before you enter the ride it has all those warnings that says that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So okay. No, I was just wondering if.
Yeah, it says the coaster reaches speeds up to 62 miles per hour.
Yeah.
It climbs to heights up to 133 feet along 5,000 feet of track.
Yeah.
So, dude got a heart attack and died. I mean, shit. I could tell you guys that before we even
Sucks.
find out from the authorities.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst way to go out if you're gonna go out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but it's still just
R.I.P. to the man who
RIP is
died
it.
on the roller coaster today.
And where was it?
The Universal Studios, brother.
Which
One of
one?
the newest rides in Florida.
Oh, so Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a Floridian. All right.
Yep.
Got it.
All right, Jay, let's move on to the other side of the world. What is happening in Hawaii, my friend?
Let's see. Hawaii. So their tourism has been hit by falling arrivals and soaring costs in the year 2025 this year. So basically, they've had about a 2% drop in visitor arrivals, and it's because basically because of high taxes, add-on fees, and like just post-pandemic recovery from the wildfires and everything. You know what I mean? And rental regulations as well. So a girl basically she was documenting all this stuff. You know what I mean? And she claims about like daily expenses for like in the mid range would be about 400 per person, bro. I was like, 400? What? Damn. That shit's kind of high. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, man. But
That's super expensive, man.
yeah, and that she said that's mid. Like meaning like that's not even the high end. I was like, what? Like she said that's mid-range daily expense. Like so that's like I'm guessing like average, maybe a little above average, but not like the highest of the high. I'm like, God damn, that's high. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But like, yeah, she said just because there's a lot of resort fees, this and that. And I was like, damn, and like the parking, the taxes, this. I was like, wow, bro. I'm like, wow. you know. But yeah, so yep. That's she was reporting on that. Yeah, that was one of the trends earlier today. And I was like, wow. I had no idea it was that high. I was like, damn, dude. You know what I mean?
Uh, do you think that they've already pretty much rebuilt Lahaina and Maui or no?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah. Or they're working on it, but I don't think it's done.
Did you hear about how they were trying to make it into a smart city?
Well, that was the whole point of like crucifying it to make it a
Yeah,
smart city.
basically. That's what they were saying.
Well, yeah, everywhere that they basically burn down is going to be a smart city. Even the place in LA, by Malibu,
Yeah.
that'll be a smart city. Like all the places that they strategically burned is going to be a smart city. It just makes sense. Hence why you burn the area,
Sure. The one thing that was pretty cool was that before that the year before the fire happened in Lahaina, in Maui,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
me and the wife for like our anniversary went out there and we got to like see everything the way it was right before, like that, right before it happened.
Cool.
Like that was like blessings on blessings.
Good. That's cool. You got to do that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely something cool
That's
that
very cool.
I've experienced right before. Got to see how it all was.
Yeah, that's hella cool.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so the tourism, it's every island, like, or is it just like Honolulu that you're talking about? Because I think people are getting tired of just going to Honolulu every time.
I think it is Honolulu, but it's just tourism in general.
In Hawaii. Well, yeah, because like you're saying, it's so expensive, and just the flight alone, like especially if you don't live in like if you don't live in California, like it's still just from us, it's still pretty far away. Imagine like if you're like on the East Coast trying to go to Hawaii.
Yeah. Well, everyone that goes to Hawaii has to stop here.
Right.
You have to stop here. Even when you're flying across the world, you still have to stop here to go to Hawaii. I
Damn.
know because I got a lot of people that go to Hawaii.
Like, damn it,
So
we have to stop here.
always got to stop in SF. It's like you have to stop here. I don't know why. It's just how they do it with flights.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Let's move on then. And yeah, Hawaii is slowing down. So we got Tiz Justin saying, "Oh yeah, the test was a breeze. I don't know the scores though. When professor updates it, when the professor updates, I'll hit y'all up and with them good news." Okay.
Yeah, as long as you thought it was a breeze, you're fine, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So as long as you know you did good, you did good. That's just how things work.
He sounds confident.
That's what I mean. That's that confidence. As long as you're confident about it, you're good. Any type of negativity, that's when I would be like, okay, there might be an issue.
Yeah,
We don't do negativity here though.
for sure.
We always move like everything is gonna work out. Why? Because it is. I'll leave it at that.
Right. Let's move on and get into your favorite company, Amazon.
What about them?
Let me pull this up for everybody. It says that a judge ruled Amazon violated consumer law in Prime billing case.
Then what?
In Prime, Amazon Prime, in a billing case.
I don't know. I
It
use
says that
Amazon every day.
a judge ruled that Amazon violated a law that protects consumers by retaining Prime subscribers' billing information before disclosing all the terms of the membership, handing a victory to the U.S. Federal Trade Commission in its campaign to address the company's deceptive practices. Yep.
Sounds like
Uh,
someone was just too cheap to pay whatever it was.
yeah. It says the judge's decision also found that two Amazon executives are liable for any violations that the FTC can prove at this month's trial, while also preventing the company from arguing that the Restore Online Shoppers Confidence Act does not apply to Prime memberships. But they try to defraud the Prime members, bruh.
I don't know, bro. I use Amazon every day. I don't find anything wrong with Amazon.
I think you were defrauded.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means, but yeah. Anyone that complains about dumbass shit like that, that's so stupid. They're probably cheap. I'm a very convenience dude. I know when I spend money, I make money. So those are people who are complaining about, oh, I'm getting hit with an extra blah blah blah. Those are people who don't. They probably use Amazon once, maybe twice in their life. Oh my God. That's all that is.
So you
Bunch of
pay more,
complaining.
but you're paying for the convenience.
They what?
You pay a little more, but you're paying for the convenience.
Not at all. I don't pay more at all. I
I'm
never get
saying
charged for shipping.
I'm saying non-Prime members.
If you're not a Prime member, why the hell are you even trying to get Prime stuff?
Oh, that's what I'm saying, because that's what the story was saying, that like
That's what I mean. So that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, so they're not even regular Amazon, like, people who use Prime, why do they use it? Same day delivery, you never pay shipping. Everything just adds up like, oh damn, I'm always saving bread. Cool, perfect. Convenience. Don't deal with nobody. Cool, come right to my doorstep. Excellent. That's it. That's what I mean. They aren't even like Prime members that you said were complaining about this, right? So they're getting hit with some extra. Oh my God, I gotta pay extra. I could have just went to the store. Then why are you on Amazon? Go to the store.
if I had to guess your favorite type of bread, I would guess you are a sourdough type of guy.
I love sourdough. That's a Frisco thing. But I mean, I don't even eat honestly a lot of bread at all. When I do, I like if I'm getting a deli sandwich, it's always Dutch. But see, that's another SF thing. I'm getting Dutch. I love sourdough, but if I'm just buying regular bread for my house, just give me some white bread. We good. I ain't tripping.
Sourdough with some clam chowder in the city though. Oh man,
Oh
that's
yeah, see that's SF to the heart right there. Like you
right.
can't beat that. Yeah, that's like a staple in SF. You know,
Yeah,
that's factual.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
totally factual, man. But yeah, so why did you bring that up? That's so random. Like, where'd that come from?
Right. Just thought about it a second ago.
That's hella funny. I was like, what?
Yep. So yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
so let's see what's going on. We got Just Insane. Remember yesterday when y'all are talking about a body found in a singer's car? Singer's
Yeah.
name being D4VD. There's a breakthrough that came in. Uh,
Oh
TMR.
shit.
Check it out. Fresh news right there. All right.
What is it? What is
Check
it?
that out. Might have to check it out.
What's the breakthrough?
Let's pull something up. Let's see what it is. Let's see.
Oh, he gave you the link?
No. I have to pull it
Oh,
up.
okay.
Um, from what I can see, it looks like D4VD sings about Celeste's tattoo in a leaked song. It says from a leaked song to matching tattoos and event photos. Uh, I guess there's a lot of links between the singer and D4VD, and Celeste reveals Hernandez, the 15-year-old girl found dead in his body. So there's a bunch of links. I guess they're linking him to the crime.
Oh, him.
Yeah, it looks like he's the one
Oh,
that's going down for this. Like it was somebody that he was messing with,
oh,
or
oh
messing with,
shit. Okay.
you know.
Well, damn. Well,
Uh,
damn.
yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
Yes, sir.
Says that Interscope yanks all musical promotion amid homicide investigation.
Damn.
Yep.
Done deal.
And he was about to come up with a he was having an up and coming album called the Deluxe album, and yeah, all musical promotion for him in the wake of the LAPD investigation is done for now.
Dumas.
I mean, yeah, dude, nobody's gonna fall. Try to, you know what I mean? Like he probably tried to pay somebody off to take the blame for him, and
Oh,
he
of
tried to set
course.
it all up and shit, and then they all like, nope, I ain't taking the blame for this one. He
Yeah,
probably didn't even tell him like what was in the car or nothing, like
it's murder one, bro.
it's all
It's all
bad, dude.
bad. All bad. That's
At
what I
15,
mean.
ye- a 15-year-old girl, bro.
Yeah, no, that's all bad. That's what I'm saying. That's all bad.
Uh, yep. Says that says police are currently deep into the investigation, and authorities searched the LA home. Singer was residing in Wednesday night, looking for traces of blood and other evidence.
Damn.
So now it's gonna have to pan out and see like how he's gonna try to get away with it.
That's what you could pay a legal team for. See where they could get the shortcuts. See where they can plead something less. That's what the legal team is for, man. See what they've actually the prosecutors have already been trying to be able to prove, basically. So
See, I remember we were talking about this the other day, and I was telling you, like, bro, they're like, he's probably like messing with her or something. Like, remember I was telling you about that? Like, they were probably like having a romantic relationship, and
yeah, I thought it would have been his friend because of he said, I was like, oh, his boy probably borrowed the car. That's what I mean. I thought this was all his friend. I didn't think he was stupid enough to be like doing shit like that. But see, if I'm him, that's how I play it. You know what I mean by that? Like if I'm him, I don't know the story, but I'm blaming it on someone else. That's how I want my legal team to play it. I wasn't even there. I was on tour, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? That is how I would play it with my legal team. Why? Because I'm the big name. I'm this dude. I was on tour. That I have an alibi, right? Like unless they could determine the exact day and time she died, which they probably can, maybe. I don't know how long the body's been decomposing, but unless they can prove that, he may have his alibi already set.
that's true.
That's how it
That's true.
works, man.
Now that's why they're looking for DNA evidence so they can find out.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So if he already has an alibi and he was out of town, he'll be fine. But then, like I said, then it goes on to one of the boys or, whoever it may be. But we'll see. Don't know. Don't know enough about the case.
I'm telling you, man, they probably got into some kind of argument or fight. She tried to blackmail him because she's underage, and he basically took her out because he didn't want to ruin his career. He got scared.
Yeah, if he's one of those people, I believe you, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think like that because I think that is just completely stupid. Not you saying it's just someone doing that. That is so stupid. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
And Tiz Justin says, turns out the singer and the 15-year-old girl were together too. Her name tatted on him. I even heard that she was 14 when she died. She's only 15 when cops found her.
See what I mean? Oh shit.
Crazy.
That's even crazier. See what I mean? Oh fuck. The plot thickens. That's real bad.
It's pretty crazy.
That's real bad, bro. Real
Uh,
bad, man.
Pretty bad. All right, Jay, let's move on and get into some Tesla news with Optimus. What's going on there?
Optimus, bro. So, I don't know if you ever seen all the Riz bots, but they're all over like social media. A lot of China's robots are everywhere, and now Elon's got to come up, bro. Like you're supposed to be in the robot game, so you better put Optimus on stage. So literally, what he's gonna do at the Tesla shareholder meeting is he's gonna have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of his Optimus robots, and they're gonna be dancing, practicing their dance moves. Why? Because like I said, you got to showcase this, man. You don't want to fall behind in the robot game, because like I said, I love watching the Rizbot. You ever watch that? Oh, bro, too funny, bro. Rizbot, he's been all around, like Texas here, Florida, all around. You know what I mean? And oh,
Uh,
dude, he's like a smaller robot, but he goes up and he just blurts out the funniest shit, talking hella shit. Yeah, people be laughing because it's funny. He picks a different voice to use to certain people, and then it'll be like a shit talking thing.
yeah.
It's fucking hilarious, bro.
Mhm.
Rizbot, fucking classic, bro. But yeah, Elon needs to, I can't wait for the video to come out because I want to see his, Optimus and his people dancing on stage to see how coordinated they are.
Right, right.
You know what I mean?
Um, yeah, I mean it's just gonna be crazy now because now we're all gonna be looking at like how fast every year the technology is gonna be on these robots and the advancement of them because before we were doing that for computers, but now the
Yeah,
computers are like alive and they're doing a lot more. So it's kind of crazy, you know?
I love it.
Yeah,
Like I said, in China, they have robots competing in Olympics.
I
You
know.
saw?
That's fun.
That's what I mean. They were boxing, they were doing this, they were doing that. Like, oh shit.
We also reported and saw robots lashing out at humans and trying to punch them. I
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
know if you remember that clip.
oh, I sure do. Some human beings deserve it, bro. Maybe shut your mouth and don't talk shit.
Bro, I
Robot
think
feel the same way.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe mind your own business and shut your trap. If the robot feels like that, it's man, that says a lot.
That's not good. Not
That's what I
good.
mean. If a robot feels like that, man, maybe you're doing something wrong. Maybe you should leave the area.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I want to see how coordinated Optimus and them are. Because like I said, I don't see a lot on them. Sometimes I'll see videos. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But like I said, compared to like Rizbot and the other robots I've seen in China, I'm like, damn, man, they're really advanced.
Right.
So I'm hoping Elon's robots are advanced and caught up since he hasn't shown too much of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Teslanomics.
Teslanomics. That's how we
Yes,
do it.
sir. I know.
When you get your Tesla, bruh?
Well, I'm not even thinking about any of that, man. I'm down. I gotta get everything else in line first. You know what I mean? Business in line, everything, and then you know I'll think about that stuff. Like I said, I may even travel the world first before I do that. So that's facts.
Okay. But
Yes, sir.
I got you. We
Yes,
travel.
sir.
Got to travel because we need to have a show.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, to get paid to do that, that's more on my line. See, having a Tesla when it's time, that's just like the same thing of me driving down the hill. Like all I'm going to use a Tesla for is to drive me places. And I do have a good amount of cars at my house. You know what I mean? So that's just being lazy. You think I'm going to use a Tesla for anything else? No. Be like, hey, drive me, boom. That's it. And the more I keep adapting to everything coming to me, like think about that. Like I haven't been to a damn grocery store in how long now? Hella months. Everything comes to me. And that's what I mean. If I did get a Tesla, hey, drive me here for whatever purpose it may be. But I don't even have too many of those purposes left because everything is done right here. Think about that. So that's the only reason I would get a Tesla, would be like to drive me places. That's it. So I won't even have to do that. That's kind of crazy to think about, man. Holy shit. You know what I mean? Think about that. That's a trip.
Oh yeah. By then, probably the Teslas are all going to be like so much different, and you know
They
what I mean.
will. That's what I'm saying.
Technology will be
That's
so much more. So
just by next year alone, they'll be totally that much different. And I'll be like,
yeah,
damn, that's a pretty cool feature.
but,
It's kind of a trip, man. You know? But yeah, man, just gotta work hard every day, dude. Just be better than you were yesterday. That's how I live. That's how I live every day, man. You know what I mean?
how I live my life.
Always.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Not even one letter.
Uh,
I gotta throw that movie on sometime, man. That's a great movie, man.
I know. All right, guys. Well, let's move on. And since we're talking about movies, let's get into Jay's movie of the night.
Oh, it's on commercial.
Those pops, huh?
It's on commercial, man. My bad, my bad. I didn't know it was on commercial. This
Oh,
movie was
good.
on it's a FX movie. Not by FX, but it's on FX
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. It's
But
that deep diving one.
oh, there you go. So you saw some of it already.
Yeah, no, I know the movie. I like that movie a lot. You know,
Oh, it's one of the best movies, bro.
it's
Like
like
it
based on a
really
true
is.
story. You know.
Yeah, Carl Bashir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So yeah,
He's
Men
a
of Honor. Men of Honor.
yes, sir. He wants to become the world's like master. I think it's called Master Diver, if I remember. Master Diver. Yeah, and he has to try to enter a program where Robert De Niro. What was his name in the movie? Leslie, not Leslie Christopher. What the fuck was his name in the movie, dude?
Master Chief Billy or Bill. Master Chief Billy Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, but his I believe his yeah, it was Billy Sunday, but his first name, which they said it one time in the movie, I believe it was Leslie. And he said, that was my father name. You got a problem with that?
Yeah.
But yeah, so he basically has to enter this program, and I think it's in I can't remember if it's New Jersey, but at this time in the US, they didn't allow like, black people in these programs, you know. You could only get so high basically if if you were like in the Navy or any of that. You couldn't become like a master diver, or you couldn't even train to become anything higher. You know what I mean? Because I believe what was he like when he joined the Navy? He was a cook, right? I believe he was a cook on the ship, Carl Bashir, and then he showed off one day by jumping off and just whooping dude like in a race, and then he got thrown in the whatever it's called, the barracks or whatever, and punished. But the dude who was running it was like, hey bro, how would you like to like I'm gonna promote you basically because I seen how good of a swimmer you are,
Yeah.
and then so that started his whole journey, dude. That started his journey. And then yeah, he trying to join Robert De Niro's like program, and like he went through absolute hell, bro, to get into it. And when he finally did let him in, then the owner of the program, the guy, the war veteran who was all cuckoo, still didn't want to pass him, And I mean, Robert De Niro put this guy through everything, bro. Like, I mean, the worst of the worst, bro. It was so fucked up, but it's such a good movie, man. Like, it really is. Like, he would sabotage everything he did, dude. You know?
That's a legend right there. He paved the way for everybody else.
That's what I'm saying. It was awesome movie. Like easy Brady, bro. I already know. I know that's what you're gonna ask, but it easily one of the best movies I've seen. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean I love it, based on a true story
Oh,
and
I'd
super
recommend it to
engaging.
everyone. Yeah, man. It's you can't. It was well composed movie, man. Obviously, great cast. You know what I mean? Like one of the best movies, bro. I didn't get into everything. You know what I mean? This part was crazy right here. You remember this?
Yep.
This was a crazy ass part. You do remember this, right? What happens? This was a crazy ass part right here, bro. He already know what's gonna happen because he's been through this before earlier. And instead of just, he sacrificed, he saved like four people right there, and then fuck, dude, Jesus, just mangled his own leg, bro. Fuck. So after basically rehabbing that shit, because he wants to become like a chief master, you know what I mean, or whatever, what master chief. He wants to be Robert De Niro, so he has to go back in the program with one leg,
Right.
and to wear that armor, that's like, I don't know, 300 pounds or whatever, and he has to take 12 steps in front of the whole, like, all the Navy people, you know what I'm saying? So they could reinstate him so he could become Master Chief. I'm telling you, man, the story in this movie is just crazy. Because he already came up and he was cool, and then that happened. Like, bro, he did not have to save those people, by the way. That was total, like, wow, you know?
Put him through hell, bro.
Huh?
Put him through hell to that position.
Who?
They
Did you?
government.
Oh, yeah. No, because I couldn't hear you, dude. You were like, your mic had went out. But yeah, it's yeah, so solid movie, bro. One of the best movies.
You can hear me now, right?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
very honorable movie, hence the name Men of Honor.
Men of Honor.
Yes, it's a very honorable movie, dude.
All right, and in honor of Cuba Gooding Jr., let's get his movies on. What
Oh, you want
is?
to do Cuba movies? Okay.
Hell yeah,
Oh man, it's a legend right here, bro.
exactly.
Damn, he's got hella movies. Oh shit.
Uh,
Holy shit.
what's your favorite movie of his?
Holy shit, bro. Mm, man. Fuck. I may have to go cliche, bro. I may have to go old school, bro. I'm gonna go Boys in the Hood, bro. I'm gonna go old
I was
school.
thinking about that one. I was
I
thinking
I,
about it.
ha I have to, bro. That was one of his first. I was a kid when that shit came. It was one of his first movies that I was like, this dude's a dope ass actor.
Yeah, he
You know what
is.
I mean? So
Yep.
I had to go with that, man. Had to go with it.
So what about underrated?
God, he has so many movies. You know what? I'm gonna go with two just because obviously this is one of my favorite ones he's ever done. You know what I mean? But I'm also gonna go Jerry Maguire.
Okay.
Bro, the part he played in that movie, dog. Oh my God, dude. Because he was a wide receiver, Rod Tidwell.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
bro, oh my God, dude. I haven't laughed so hard, bro. That dude was so funny.
Oh, I know.
Fucking another classic movie, bro.
Yeah, it
But
was.
yeah, those are the ones I'm going with.
So you got. So I'm gonna get to say three too then.
Of course, bro. Of
uh,
course.
so for my favorite movie of his, oh
I
man,
want to know. I'm curious.
man, I had it all down and then I kind of lost it all just because I see it's another movie and I'm like, damn, this one is so good too
So
though.
many, so many, dude.
Yeah, yeah, I'm just surprised how many good movies he really did have. But um, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Dirty.
Which one?
Dirty.
Oh, the cop one. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
it's
That's your favorite one?
one of my favorites.
Okay. Okay.
Favorites. It was a good movie. I liked it.
Okay. Okay.
Um, As far as underrated, I'm gonna go with American Gangster. That's
I
pretty
knew you were gonna.
music. It was
I knew you were gonna say that one. That's
yeah,
a good one. It's a really good movie.
exactly.
If you didn't watch it, you wouldn't know he's in it. So
That's what I'm saying.
that's a solid film.
And as my third funny movie that I have to mention of his is the Rat Race movie. I love that movie too.
That is a good one.
It's a good one. So that was
Most
a funny,
definitely.
funny movie
Most
with
def.
Mr. Bean and him.
Hell yeah, bro. That's a solid film.
But we cannot forget it with him and Boat Trip. That was pretty funny too.
That's a funny one. I'll even go Outbreak. That was a hell of a good
Outbreak,
movie.
yeah,
Fuck
serious,
yeah. Judgment Night. That was a solid film with Emilio Estevez.
yeah,
So yeah, he's got so many movies, dude.
yeah.
This dude's catalog is insane good, bro.
And he also is in that movie that I keep telling you about that you're gonna have to watch with Robin Williams as the main guy. That's What Dreams May Come.
Yeah, I know you told me about that. I haven't seen it.
That's out of all the movies I see here, bro. That's probably the one that's like the trippiest.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's the best, it's the trippiest though. You'll be like,
I
holy,
know. I got you. You told me.
yeah.
You told me.
But you still haven't watched, my friend.
It's hard for me to watch movies, dog. There are those times where I get, and it really depends on my mood what I'm gonna watch. I'm big on depending on my mood, bro. You know what I mean? Like how I feel, you know?
You're not gonna watch your movie, but you're not gonna watch the movie, but you're gonna watch the watch.
What do you mean?
You watch your watch.
Oh,
Because I
watch it like
seen
on here?
your watch, yeah. So like you're gonna watch the watch.
I could watch it on there. It's not a bad idea.
A lot.
It's not a bad idea.
Exactly. So yeah, we are watching Men of Honor.
Oh yeah. One of the best movies.
Jay gave it a Brady. It is a
Oh
good
yeah.
movie based on a true story. If you haven't
Yes,
seen it,
sir.
we definitely recommend you see it.
Fuck yeah. One of the best movies too. Excellent film.
That being said, thank you everybody who's on here. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button, please, so we can share this alpha with you every day when we do our show at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Yes, sir.
Friday. All right, let's move on and get into some crypto market news. Let us see what is going on in the crypto world, man. Always something. Always something is moving. So let's see here. Pull this up for you. So Bitcoin sitting at 117,024. It is down 0.35%, but it's on the rise as of right now. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 4,547. It is down 1.31 in the last 24 hours. And you have XRP sitting at $3.04. It is down 1.85% at the moment. Your fear and greed index, we are at that 52 neutral, kind of glimpsing, kind of heading up towards that greed again. But as of right now, we are still in neutral. You can still buy into it now, and you can make a little bit of money. I think still, obviously. But the global crypto market cap as a whole is still sitting at 1.1 trillion, but it is down 0.14%. So it just looks like right now people are just kind of cooling off, taking some of their profits. But with the fear and greed index and Bitcoin kind of moving on up in the charts, and whatever Bitcoin does, pretty much every other coin is going to follow. So right now, Bitcoin might be taking a little bit. It's only down 0.36%. So taking a little bit of a breather and letting the altcoins pretty much probably, um, you know, get a little bit more of their gains. That being said, let's move into your top 5 trending coins. Number one is APX, which is up 47%. Number two is World Liberty Financial. That one is not updated to what it went up today. Then we have number three, Pump.Fun. That one is down 11%. Number four is Rome. Rome is down 0.12%. And number five, we have Avalanche. Avalanche is up 5% right now. Avalanche is a big one. Let's move into your top five gainers for today. Number one, we have Balls Wap or BSP. That one is up 1,230%. Number two is Turbo Trump. That one is up 611%. Number three is Tesla. Tesla is up 497%. Number 4 is ERN or Ethos Reserve Note. That one is up 483%. And number 5 is Robin Hood. That one is up 462%. Let's move on to your top 100 and see if there is any notable mentions. Let's go into number 12. That is BlackRock. It is up 171%. Number 24, America Party. That one's up 248%. At number 35, we have Rock. That one is up 185%. At number 49, we have STBL. That one is up 66%. At number 51, we have Oxygen or OXY. That one is up 58%. At number 63, we have Light. Light is up 43%. At number 77, we have Herald. Herald is up 31%. At number 88, we have Maru Maru NFT. That one is up 27%. And at number 90, we have Graphite Protocol. That one is up 26%. Number 94, we have Lambo. Lambo is up 16%. And sitting in your top 100 spot for the day, we have Kava Len. That one is up 23% for the day. All right, guys, that is your crypto news and prices. Let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. So this is going to be for September 19th, 2025. And like always, let's start with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. All right, guys. So tomorrow, Aries, yoga restores balance while enhancing your flexibility and inner calm. Your finances may get a pleasant boost from an unexpected source, and tomorrow's travel fills your spirit with wonder and happiness. Let's go to Taurus. Your mind stays sharp tomorrow, guiding financial wins from passive sources. Career guidance from a mentor could lead to unexpected growth. Academic exploration will keep you engaged and motivated. Then we got our Gemini. A memory shared within the family sparks warmth and laughter. Study time tomorrow will ignite joy as got the hiccups, as each subject reveals something new. Staying hydrated brings clarity and renewed vitality. Business deals must be defined clearly to avoid misunderstanding. Then we got our Cancer. Tomorrow's trip brings joyful surprises and lasting experiences. Innovation in the workplace puts you at the forefront of industry trends. Virtual home tours can streamline your property search and decision making. Academic momentum feels steady with every task moving you ahead. Then we got J sign Leo. Workplace productivity thrives when smaller tasks are tackled first. A minor family disagreement may require extra patience to resolve. Your educational journey tomorrow feels enlightening and enjoyable. Secure financial ground allows for future planning without worry. We got Virgo. Minor health fluctuations call for attention. Listen to what your body says. Don't let family gossip lead to misunderstandings. Clear things up calmly. Investments in property will grow steadily over time. Be cautious with high risk ventures that could damage financial health. Then we got our Libra. You may need to step gently into discussions about values with younger family members. Career transparency may not yield the trust you expect. Tomorrow's lessons may move slowly, but consistency is your ally. Health tweaks may not solve the discomfort just yet. Emotional connection may feel blocked by trust gaps. Then we got our Scorpio. Stretching routines help prevent stiffness and improve mobility. Tomorrow's academic efforts might feel more like duty than excitement. An insightful parental exchange will offer both encouragement and gentle correction. Financial decisions feel strong and building confidence in your future. Revisiting first date memories can warm your heart and reconnect love. And we got our Sagittarius, my wife's sign. Exploring new places tomorrow will awaken your adventurous spirit. Family support feels deeply uplifting. Your academic flow will feel inspired and full of enthusiasm. Past investments are holding strong despite delays in returns. Corporate collaborations encourage progress on your professional path. Then we got our Capricorn. Real estate may provide reliable income, but managing repairs takes time. A nostalgic family chat may trigger joy and introspection. Your professional journey progresses with consistency and upskilling. Plan retirement goals around low risk, steady growth strategies. Education might bring hurdles, take breaks to reset mentally. Now we got our Aquaries. If energy dips tomorrow, mindful rest will speed recovery. Workflow improves as you sharpen your project planning skills. Loan applications demand close attention to term for signing, and your academic consistency is paying off even if it's slow. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. A conversation with your parents offers peace and comfort. Keep property division fair and well organized to avoid confusion. Education tomorrow feels balanced. A steady commitment is key. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow. That's going to be for September 19th, 2025. We like to do that to just help kind of guide you along your path every day as we do it. That being said, let us move on and get into our conspiracy of the night. Jay, have you ever read or heard about the term the holographic universe?
Maybe.
All right. Well, if you have or you haven't, it doesn't. What we're gonna hear about it now anyway, so you're gonna get some knowledge on it if you haven't.
All
You
right.
would be like, oh yeah, I have heard of this once I do
Exactly.
start speaking about it. So
Yes.
tonight we're unpacking the idea that the universe itself is holographic. We'll talk about the book that popularized the idea, the physics and neuroscience that inspired it, and why this idea scares the people who profit from your sleepwalking, and most importantly, what you can do with this knowledge right now. So let's talk about the book that made people look up. If you're new to this, the modern popular entry point is Michael Talbot's 1991 book, The Holographic Universe. Talbot didn't invent the idea, he collected it. He wove together two exciting strands from the 20th century scientific frontier. David Bohm, a physicist who proposed the implicate order, the idea that the universe has a deeper implicate level where everything is unfolded into everything else, and the explicit world we see is a projection from that deeper order. Then we have Pribram, a neuroscientist who developed the holonomic brain theory, the idea that the brain stores and processes information not like a hard drive, but more like a hologram through interference patterns interference patterns. Talbot's big move was to point out how similar the two theories sounded. If the brain works holographically and the underlying universe operates on a holographic principle, maybe the world out there and the world in here are built on the same organizing principle. So that's the thesis: elegant, disturbing, and powerful. Let's get into how light makes form and what a hologram is. So before we run too far, let's explain this. A hologram is a three-dimensional image created by an interference of light waves. When you shine a laser at a plate and capture the pattern of interference, that pattern looks like random noise. But shine the reconstructing laser back on it, and what do you have? A full 3D image emerges out of what looked like static. Here's what matters for us. The information for the whole image is distributed across the hologram. Break it in half, and each half still contains the whole, just fuzzier. That's why holograms are such a potent metaphor. The part contains the whole. Scientists have used sound and vibration to make physical patterns, cymatics, that show how waveforms make form. We can literally draw structures with frequency. This is the empirical stage set for the bigger claim. If waves and interference can build form in a lab, what if at cosmic scale frequency builds reality? So, two minds that made the theory real. Let's talk about Bohm and Pre-Bram. David Bohm, a student of quantum oddities, argued that the universe has two orders, the implicate enfolded and the explicit unfolded. The implicate order contains the whole. The explicit order is the unfolded reality, space, time, objects that emerges from it. Brom suggested that particles, waves, and even separated objects are appearances in the explicit order that are non-locally linked in the implicate order. Carl Pribam looked at the brain and found something odd. The way memory and perception worked seemed more like wave interference patterns than like discrete storage. He used holograms as a model for how the cortex might encode information. Put them together, and a possibility opens. The brain and the cosmos might be built on the same book of pattern language, frequency, interference, resonance. We don't just observe the world, we participate in its unfolding. Again, this is theory, not gospel. Boehm's physics and Pre-Bram's neural models are influential but still debated. Still, they're beautiful because they offer a different way to see the relationship between mind and matter. Strange phenomena that fit the model, guys. Here's where it gets compelling. When you line up this framework with many previously unexplained phenomena, the puzzle pieces start to fit. And what we're talking about, guys, is first off, deja vu. Feeling you've lived the moment before. If time and memory are wave based rather than linear, overlaps can occur. What about remote viewing and PSI? Reports of people accurately describing distant places. If information is non local in the implicate order, classical distance may not be a barrier. And then we have synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that feel too precise to be random, patterns aligning across the implicate field. And then we also have the Mandela effect. Large groups misremembering the same detail. Could memory be a holographic reconstruction that is susceptible to recalibration? And we also have near death experiences and vivid mystical states, people reporting a shift into a deeper reality that feels more real than real. These are non settled science, but they're the sorts of anomalous reports that a holographic worldwide worldview can elegantly explain. So, why does this idea terrify the powerful people up there, the elites? If mind and matter are aspects of the same deep field, then a few consequences follow that threaten control system. Number one, you have the sovereignty of perception. If consciousness participates in reality, then controlling minds equals controlling reality. The elite's information control strategy makes sense in a new light. Control the narrative, you control the projected world. Then for number two, you have the tech versus spirit. The elite want tech that externalizes power, surveillance, behavioral prediction, and psychometrics. But if inner alignment trumps algorithmic control, those tools have limits in the face of mass awakening. It scares the power holders. And number three, you have hidden knowledge. Historically, secretive elites guarded cosmic knowledge, the pattern by which the world is made. A democratized understanding of frequency and consciousness would redistribute power. So, is there active suppression going on? Maybe not a single cabal with a manual. More often, it's institutional inertia, universities, and funding sources, also media that ridicule and marginalize ideas which threaten profitable paradigms. So, guys, let's get into evidence that limits and responsibility skepticism. So, let's be responsible. The holographic model is not a proven fact. Boehm's implicate order is a metaphysical interpretation of quantum math, and Prebram's holonomic brain is a compelling model, but not the whole story of neuroscience. Experiments in sematics show pattern formations, but they don't automatically prove cosmic holography. holography. So what we're doing here is exploring a hypothesis that ties many anomalies together elegantly. That makes it seductive. It doesn't make it true. But yeah, definitely what we're saying, if you actually think about it at a large scale, it does make a lot of sense. Obviously, it might not be a perfect model of what they're talking about, but it does make sense that everything is basically frequency, and we are living in a holographic state somewhat. So if reality is holographic, what do you do with this information that I'm giving you guys? So here's the good part. Whether the model is literally correct or metaphorically useful, treating the world as holographic changes how you live. So first, you guys, we should be practicing frequency hygiene. Reduce the noise in your field. Less doom scrolling, fewer toxic inputs, more silence. Your attention is the local tuning dial. Then you can also use meditation and breath. These practices change brainwave patterns and alter perception. Many report clearer access to subtle patterns after regular practice. And then we also can do cymatic play. Experiment with sound bowls, chanting, or even playing tones and watching water sand patterns. Seeing form arise from vibration is not just symbolic, it's direct experience. Then we also have community resonance. Gather others who practice presence. Coherence amplifies effect. Group meditation, chanting, and synchronized intention produces measurable psychological and entertainment. And then we have documenting personal experiment. Note synchronicities, dream patterns, premonitions, build a personal database. If reality is participatory, your attention creates evidence. So yeah, guys, you can just do that. Those are little tools to kind of help you along your path into realizing that we can pretty much live the lives that we want and how we want, but we do have to put our own energy into that life that we want. And yeah, that is pretty much it for our conspiracy of the night. And that conspiracy was if we are living in a holographic universe. All right, let's move on and pretty much end our show here. Jay, we definitely want to, give a shout out to everybody watching. We know that we couldn't be here without them. And, thank you guys. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Also, we are not going to the gym tonight, but if you missed it, we did do live at the gym last night. We did some biceps, triceps, and some abs.
Abs.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. Check that out if you missed it. Tomorrow we will have our show again at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So please, tune in for that. And then we also will have a live. We will have a gym short for you guys tomorrow as well. Jay is tomorrow. There's only MLB sports happening, right? For tomorrow's sports.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Maybe a college game. You never know.
Oh, there might be. Okay. Okay. I'll check it out. See if
Yeah.
there's anything happening. All right, so let's get it in and end the show with some final Jay's words of wisdom and my words of wisdom. You got for them, Jay.
I'm going Sun Tzu to win 100 victories in 100 battles. It's not the acme of skill. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. I'm going with that one because sometimes you want to not just use brute force like, in victories, you know what I mean? Not just go straight dead on and just take out your enemy, you know what I mean? You always got to have wisdom, strategy, and certain ways to deal with things, you know what I mean? I've been guilty of always, resorting to violence, you know what I mean, in direct conflict. But if you know how to outmaneuver, influence, and get your enemy to, you know, like to outsmart them basically, and use their strength, you know what I mean, and make them their weaknesses, then you will prosper. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like this all relates to many things, including business, politics, interactions, anything. You know what I mean? Strategy is always a certain way to do things, and I'm definitely one for planning, organization, and really thinking about, next moves and everything. So that's why I chose Sun Tzu today. Sometimes yeah, you got to always outthink everyone. And it's not just outwork everyone with muscle. You got to use the brain too.
Um, no, definitely, and it's one of those things because if everybody's going to try to outthink everybody, then what I mean, it's going to be much harder. But what you're saying is great because most people don't think like that. So we're giving just people a little bit of an edge in life by saying that.
Of course.
So that's pretty cool. Jay, to end the show and just kind of going off of what you're saying, we always have to remember, guys, in life we'll face enemies, some seen, some unseen, but not every battle is won with fists or fire. Sometimes the greatest strength is restraint, and the sharpest weapon is wisdom. So remember this: a wise warrior does not rush into battle. True power lies not in force, but in strategy, in outthinking, not out harming. So walk with clarity, not rage. Outsmart the noise, outlast the storm, and keep your spirit unbroken. All right, guys, that is pretty much it for us. Uh, One quick chat. Justin says, "Damn, no gym today." Yeah, man.
No, not today.
We need to rest a little bit. We got four.
Just a little
We do
bit. Just
4 days.
a little rest. Just a little rest. It's okay.
Yeah, we rest 3 days and go to the gym 4.
Yeah. But I still work out. Like I'll do abs probably tomorrow because mine are sore right now, but I got to do some core tomorrow. Like, we don't ever do like planks or any of that stuff in the gym, so it's easy to do at the house.
Right.
Do some planks, do some like some sit-ups, some crunches. That's it.
I got
It's
you.
always good to do.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is it for us. Health, wealth, and happiness. That is our motto for the show, and that's what we try to provide you with every day. We will see you back here tomorrow, 8:30 p.m.